Hi, my name's Taylor and I'll be your counselor today.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I can grab
My name's
those
Hannah.
for you.
Thank you.
So, before we start our session today, I just want to let you know that anything we talk about is confidential unless I feel like you're going to harm yourself or others, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself to begin our session?
So I'm a junior at Springfield College. I'm in the PA program here, and I also play field hockey. I've loved college so far. I've had a really great experience, but lately some things have happened that have had me feeling pretty down.
Okay, I'm sorry you've been feeling down lately. So can you tell me a little bit about maybe what's making you feel so down?
Yeah, so I recently tore my ACL, MCL, and meniscus playing field hockey. It's been a really hard injury. I've never really been injured before, and I am on crutches. I have to get surgery. I have limited mobility. I have to walk really slow, and I can't play field hockey anymore this season. So it's all just been kind of piling on, and it's been really hard lately.
Okay, I'm sorry that this has all happened to you. So I can definitely tell that you're feeling upset and frustrated about this injury. But I just want to let you know that you're not alone in this, and a lot of college athletes have gone through this and had career-ending injuries, and I want to let you know that I'm here for you and I can help you cope with these emotions.
Thank you. I think one of the hardest things that's actually happened is the fact that when I tore my ACL, MCL, and meniscus, it was during the first round of our conference playoffs, and we moved on to qualify for NCAAs for the first time in a really, really long time, and I'm not going to be able to do it. So it's just been really hard, and I'm really sad and upset about it, and it's just been really frustrating that I can't do anything about it.
Okay, so I can see that you're having a hard time because of this injury, and it's taking away from potential college experiences that you could be having, especially field hockey experiences. So you seem frustrated that you can't play in the national tournament with your team, and you're upset that this might be the only time your team will ever make it to the national tournament, and you're upset that you can't be alongside with them playing in it. Is that correct? Am I hearing you correctly?
Yeah, that's all exactly right. It's been really hard too. I'm always in pain because of my surgery and my injury, and it's really put me in a bad mood a lot, and I think it's really starting to impact my relationships with my friends and my roommates too, which has been really hard.
Yeah, so can you tell me a little bit about how the injury and limitations that are impacting your relationship with your friends and roommates are making you feel right now?
It's been really hard. I've noticed it more as time's gone on that they don't really know how to plan around my injury, so I always feel bad because if I go out with them, I can't keep up with them. They always have to slow down or take breaks for me because of how slow I am on the crutches or how bad my knee's hurting, or sometimes I just say no to going out because I can't really do the activity that they want to do, and I don't want them to feel bad about wanting to do things that I can't do, but I also miss hanging out with them, so that's been really hard, and the pain that I'm in is making me lose interest in a lot of the things that they want to do anyway, so I just feel like it's really been impacting my relationship with them and the time I've been able to spend with them.
Yeah, so have you maybe tried to talk to your friends about this issue and maybe see if they're willing to stay in the dorm sometimes and do little less active activities that don't cause you to be in as much pain?
I've thought about it. I get scared because I don't want them to think that they have to always be planning around me and how I'm feeling, and I don't want them to feel obligated to hang out with me, so it's just been really hard, so I just usually let them do what they want to do.
So it seems to me that right now you feel like a bit of an inconvenience to your friends. Is that
That's
correct?
exactly right.
Okay. So how do you hope to change this situation?
Well, I really hope to work hard in PT so that I'm able not only for field hockey but to get more active and be able to go do the things with my friends that I want to do. So that's really up there on my list ever since I've gotten surgery.
I think that's a great goal to have. Is there anything else that you hope to change?
Yeah, so I hope to also probably talk to my friends. After talking about it with you for the last couple of minutes, I really just think that I need to have a conversation with them about what I want to do and what I can do, and how I wish that sometimes we could just do a little more chill activities that I could hang out with them and do, but also make it clear that they aren't always obligated to hang out with me. I want to have the conversation. I guess I just don't know about how to go about it.
Yeah, I think having a conversation with your friends is a great idea, and I can imagine that they miss hanging out with you as much as you miss hanging out with them. And I think that they'd be willing to change their plans every once in a while to kind of involve you more in what they're doing, and so that you can all hang out with each other more.
Yeah, I guess I just have to come up with a plan about how to talk to them about it. So.
Yeah, I can help you with that. So can you tell me a little bit more about your recovery process?
Yeah, so this has been one of the hardest parts. Unfortunately, the doctor told me that I could be out for more than a year with this injury just because so much was wrong with my knee. And since I had the injury at the end of my season, I could miss my whole entire senior season. And the thought of not being able to play field hockey ever anymore would be really scary to me. So that's been really upsetting too.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I can tell how upset and disappointed you feel about this. So from all the negative things that you've mentioned, is there anything positive that you can bring up about the situation?
Yeah, so actually, just the other day, my coach asked me to be the manager of our team so I could stay with the team even while I'm injured. So even though pretty much this whole entire injury has been negative, that was the first really positive thing that came out of it that I've been really excited about.
Wow, yeah, congrats. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I was also kind of talking to my mom about it, and I think that hopefully after I graduate, I could get a GA position with the team too. So I think being the manager could really help me get into that GA position. So I think that might be really helpful for me in the long run too. So I was super excited about that.
That's a great opportunity, and I think your team will be very grateful in the end to have you as team manager, and then hopefully eventually if you become GA, I think all of your teammates will be grateful to have you with them for that. So your session's coming to an end now, so it's time to wrap things up. So today we talked about how you tore your ACL, MCL, and meniscus during a field hockey game. You mentioned how you're frustrated and disappointed that you can't play in the national tournament with your team, and it makes you upset because the doctor said you can't be fully recovered for about a year, which means you may never play field hockey again, so you'll never have this opportunity to make it to the national tournament. You also mentioned how your friendships are impacted by this injury because you can no longer go out and do fun activities like you used to. And the one positive thing that you mentioned was that your coach offered you the team manager position. So is there anything else that I forgot to mention?
No, I don't think so. I think that was it.
Okay, so from what I understand, one goal that you have is to work really hard in PT so that you can be more active with your friends and do fun things again. And another goal that you mentioned was eventually work your way up to the GA position. Hopefully, from all the experience you've had as team manager, this will be very easy to accomplish. So do you have any other goals for future sessions?
Maybe one would be just to fix the relationship with my friends. Like I said earlier, try and figure out how to talk to them about how I've been feeling lately. Just because we were so close before, and I don't want this to get in the middle of it. And also, I kind of want to talk about school because it's been really hard to get to my classes. So just because I've been in so much pain and stuff, so I don't want to fall behind in my schoolwork. I'm usually a pretty good student, so it's been pretty hard to be missing so many classes and stuff.
Yeah, so I definitely look forward to helping you with those goals in future sessions. So next week we can start off by reflecting on your week and how everything went with the conversation with your friends. And also I'd like to focus more on school and make sure that you're keeping on top of all your schoolwork. And also I think it's a good idea to talk about ways to go about being a GA in the future and how you can work things out with your coach now to start planning for that. So I look forward to working with you next week, and thank you for sharing your injury with me.
That sounds awesome. Thank you very much.
Nice